Breaking news. I repeat, breaking news. Kevin Durant is the new, undisputed USA basketball scoring record holder. He passes Lisa Leslie. The record was once 488 points, set by Lisa Leslie. It is now 494 points set by Kevin Durant. We already knew he was the scoring holder for the men's side, but now he eclipses the women's side as well. And now he is the ultimate Olympian, the most decorated Olympian in USA history on the basketball side. So shout out to Kevin Durant. Big ups to Kevin Durant. He is incredible. He's incredible. Shout out KD, man. Big shout out to Kevin Durant. The USA just beat Brazil 122-87. They stomped them. It wasn't a game. They came out right from the jump and just let Brazil know that it's levels to this. It's different over here. We have a whole different gear that we can hit. And this was quite frankly the best game that we've seen at a US. Now, maybe it was because Brazil might have been the lightest competition that they faced so far. But either way it goes, you got to take your wins and your games when you can get them. Shout out to Team USA. But also, before I get into everything with Team USA, I also got to shout out Bruno Caboclo. He had a game high with 30 points against USA. He went 13 for 20 from the field, 2 for 6 from three, had 6 rebounds. And if you watch the game, he was balling from start to finish. He was kind of the only hope for Brazil in that whole game. So shout out to him. Maybe this might be a pathway for him to get back in the NBA, but shout out Caboclo because he was going crazy. But back to the USA side of things. I'm going to start with Kevin Durant because off the bench, he came in and did what he does best, score the ball. He had 11 points. Devin Booker had a team high with 18 points. Off the bench, also Anthony Edwards was second in the team in scoring. He had 17 points. USA had 6 different people in double figures. LeBron James had 12 points, 9 assists, a few rebounds, 3 steals. Joel Embiid didn't play in the second half, but he had 14 points and seven rebounds in the first half. So shout out to Joel Embiid, possibly putting together his best half in the whole Olympics. He went 5 for 6 from the field, so he looked like the Joel that we're accustomed to. So big shout out to Joel. Also, Anthony Davis had 13 points, 8 rebounds, a couple steals, a block, and everybody played. Tyrese Halliburton got some minutes. Derek White got some minutes. Drew Holiday started. Steph Curry didn't really do too much, but, good to have Steph out there. And it was just an all-around good team performance. Bam balled out, had 9.7 rebounds. So Team USA really took care of business today. This was a promising win for USA too, especially seeing that they are in the knockout stages of this whole thing. So it's good to see that they are, doing what they're supposed to do and taking care of business right from the jump. And if you don't know, they play Serbia next. And we've seen what Serbia did to Australia earlier today. So it's good to see that these guys are firing on all the cylinders, going to play against who a lot of people would acknowledge as the best player in the world, Nikola Jokic. Team USA is going to have to continue to roll this over to the next game. And, come with the group effort. We're going to need Kevin Durant to be him, LeBron James to do what he did today. LeBron was really he really had a strong performance. He didn't play in the fourth quarter. He got an elbow and got cut above his eye. So he ended up having to go back to the locker room. I don't know if he got stitches or whatnot, but I know he was bleeding. But it was good to see LeBron do what he did. And just all around, everybody just had a good game. And big shout out to Devin Booker, though. Definitely got to shout out Devin Booker because he was by far the best player on the court. I know Bruno Caboclo had 30, but Devin Booker definitely looked the best today. He went 6 of 9, 5 for 7 from 3. He was on fire. Really got it going in the third quarter. Like I said, he finished with 18 points, 3 assists. So shout out D-Book. He's been one of the most consistent players for Team USA. He has started every single game. So big ups to him. He's not getting as much credit as he should for, USA doing what they're doing. Also, I know you guys are kind of shocked. Like, what's going on here? What is this? This whole little setup, this dope little background. You got the banner below. Kevin Durant breaks all the Olympic scoring record and all of this good stuff. Well, this is PC breaking. You guys get used to it. We will be here breaking any big stories, any big topics, any breaking news, anything that you guys need to know like that. We'll be coming with it. Like that, okay? Breaking news on PC. You guys get used to it. You know the drill. Like the video, keep commenting, subscribe to the channel. I got a super chat, so let me go ahead and get to this before I continue to move on and talk about what this means with Kevin Durant doing what he did. Uh Alan L said, L Ron and L Ox also. Dub new show. Shout out Ox catching strays. And shout out Alan L. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's give KD his flowers because he really deserves it. I know KD can get hate for some of the things he's done in his career. I know KD can get hate because he's always been on good teams. I know KD can get hate just simply because he's great. We we tend to hate on great things. That's just the human psychology. Why we like to hate on great things, I don't know. Hey, I fell victim to it too. I've thrown a couple strays at KD before, but when it's time to give KD his flowers, or when it's time to give these great players their flowers, we need to do it. KD's been in the league, what, 17 years? He's done nothing. He's been nothing short of spectacular. When we needed a bucket, KD got it for us. When we needed somebody to show us how to do something cold, KD did it for us. When we needed a game winner, KD did it for us. When we needed an Olympic gold medal, KD was there. We got to give him his love. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and read off some of the things that Kevin Durant has done year by year for the US of A on the Olympic stage. So I mean, as we all know, Kevin Durant is the most decorated Olympian in NBA history, and especially on this squad. And I mean, that's shout out to LeBron, but when it comes to this Olympic stuff, KD just has a much more heavier resume. Uh, Having won 3 gold medals and adding a FIBA World Championship title in there too, he's working on his 4th gold medal. Um, he's also the reigning Olympics MVP and a 3-time USA Male Basketball Athlete of the Year. Katie leads the team in total points. Well, he actually leads all of USA in total points. In case you missed that, he has 494 total points and counting. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure next game he'll eclipse 500, but we'll see how much he can really add on to this. I'm assuming this is KD's last Olympics. So after this, he will be the all-time record holder, and we'll see exactly what that number will be. We'll see if somebody can ever catch it. But as of right now, 494 and counting. He's averaging over his whole Olympic career 19.8 points. So we'll see if in these last couple games he can, go off a couple times and maybe he can finish averaging in a 20 point per game realm. He has the most all-time three-point field goals, most free throws at the Olympic Games. He will become he is only 3 Americans to play in 4 Olympics. That's obviously LeBron now and Carmelo Anthony. So he's in good company right now, and those are the 3 GOATs on the Olympic stage. But moving along, let's just kind of run down everything that KD has done in a USA jersey. So I'm gonna go back to 2006. Kevin Durant was still in high school. In 2006, KD was selected to play for the U.S. team in the 2006 Nike Hoop Summit. In case you guys don't know, that's when the best players in the U.S., high school players in the U.S., will play against the world team, best high school players or players under 18 around the world. KD started in this game, which isn't surprising. He tallied 20 points and 7 rebounds in this game, which isn't surprising. And he did all of that in 22 minutes to help the Americans record a 109-91 win against the world select team in Memphis. So shout out to KD in 2006. In 2007, he participated in the 2007 USA National Training Camp in Vegas. There, he helped the USA Blue Team in the 2007 State Farm USA Basketball Challenge to come from behind to get a 105-104 victory. He recorded 22 points and 6 rebounds and 3 steals in 24 minutes. That's just KD shit. Okay. That is just KD shit. 22.6 rebounds, 3 steals in 24 minutes. And then this is in 2007. And you guys do know in 2027, KD was 19 years old and a rookie in the NBA. It's just it's just KD stuff, man. My man Players Choice Dave said 2 rings, 3 gold medals is tough, but Dave, 4 gold medals. I know we shouldn't count our eggs too early, but if we're all projecting, KD is on his way to his 4th gold medal. So big shout out to KD. But back to some more KD Glaze. In 2008, he was a member of the 2008 US Select Team in training camp, the training camp in Vegas. He didn't make that Olympic team. He was just a rookie, or he was going from his rookie year into a sophomore year. He didn't make that team, but he did help him by being on the select team. Then in 2009, he participated in the USA National Training Camp. Um, he was a member of the USA Blue Team, led them to a win. He scored 20 points and 8 rebounds and 4 assists. So that was in 2009. Now in 2010, I need y'all to follow me now, because in 2010, this is where stuff gets real. This is where KD really turns up in 2010. Hey, I almost want to say like KD's career damn near started in 2010 on this stage. This is when we all realized, like, no, KD's about to be different. Like, we knew he was good. He was number 2 overall pick. We all knew he was a bucket. We knew he was, going to be one of the better players in the league. But once he stepped on that Olympic court with the likes of Bron, Kobe, Dwayne Wade, Carmelo Anthony, Chris Paul, and we seen how effortlessly he stepped in and made things happen. How when they needed a bucket, KD was the go-to guy. How it was just so easy, easy money. That's kind of why we refer to him as easy money, because of things like this. In 2010, he was a member of the USA World Cup team that finished 9-0 and won gold. The USA's first World Cup title since 1994. Shout out to KD. He helped facilitate that. But what else did he do while he was there? In all 9 of the 2010 FIBA World Cup games, KD averaged a team high, which isn't surprising, 22.8 points, second best in rebounds with 6.1. He added a couple assists, a steal, and a team high 28 minutes per game. KD shot 55% from the field, 45% from 3, which is ridiculous. How are you 7 foot out here shooting 45%? Man, I should shut this stream down, because that's just not fair. That makes me mad, yo. That makes me 7 foot shooting 45% from 3. That's crazy, y'all. That's insane. But once again, that's KD shit. He shot 91% from free throw. So you know what that means? In 2010, in KD's first Olympics at 22 years old, this man went out there and shot 50, 40, 90, went 9-0, led the team in scoring, was second in rebounds, and basically just established himself on the world stage that I'm just Captain America from the jump. At this point, we didn't yet know he was going to be Captain America, because we still had KD, we still had LeBron, we still had a lot of other people, but KD came out from the beginning and let people know what he was about. He established the World Cup single competition record for points in 2010 with 205. Also, KD owns the most points and field goals made in a single game record in U.S. men's World Cup history. He set both the U.S. semifinals win. He set this in the U.S. Semifinals win against Lithuania, ironically on September 11th. He scored 38 points and made 14 field goals. This is still in 2010, y'all. I have not moved on to any other years. We're just talking strictly 2010. He ranked among all competitors at the 2010 FIBA World Cup, first in three-pointers made and attempts, second for points, second in field goals made, and tied for second in field goals attempted, third with points average, and third with free throw percentage. Um, as a member of the 2010 USA men's national team that finished 4-0 in the pre-World Cup tour, he averaged a team best 17 points, 7 rebounds, a block, and a steal. Yeah, KD was just him, man. He's just him. In 2010, as a 22-year-old, scoring 38 points against Lithuania in the World Cup is insane. So let's move on to 2012. Now, this is KD's first Olympics. This is his first shot at gold. You guys know this team. This is one of the best teams that we've ever seen. Personally, I think this is our third best Olympic team. It's either this team or Redeem Team that I got at second, and I go back and forth because it was some dynamics that this team had that the 2008 team had, and vice versa. But either way it goes, this was Katie's first time on the actual Olympic stage, and as a member of the 2012 U.S. Olympic team that went 8-0 and won the gold medal that year, Katie started in all 8 games. So this is his first Olympics. He's playing with LeBron. He's playing with Kobe. He's playing with Melo. He's playing with Chris Paul. It's a stacked team, y'all. Katie comes out and starts. Not only does he start, he averages a team high 19 and a half points. Add 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, shot 48% from the field, 52% from three. I swear to God, I will sock this mic right now. Why are you 7 foot shooting 52% from three? I don't care if LeBron's passing you the ball. I don't care if Chris Paul's passing you the ball. I don't care who's passing you the ball. Why are you shooting 52% from three and you're a 7 footer? Chat, can you guys talk to me? Can you help me? Help me to learn how this is possible and why KD is this good. Why? Why? Captain America, man. This is Captain America stuff. All right, let's keep it pushing. Uh, Also, KD was a member of the 2012 team uh, that went 5-0 on a pre-Olympic tour. During the pre-Olympic tour, he averaged 17, which was second best. But when it mattered, he led the team in scoring. All right, let's keep it pushing to 2014 when he was named a finalist for the U.S. national team. He didn't really do too much this year. It was kind of a light year for KD. He only recorded 9 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a block shot in 26 minutes, but the U.S. was victorious. He played for the white team. Um, and he was just really chilling that year. He was chilling. But when we get to 2016, this is where things also continue to get real. Remember 2016, this is the next Olympics. So on his way to getting gold in Brazil, KD started all 8 games for Team USA and averaged, I'm starting to sound like a broken record, a team high 19.4 points per game. He added 5 rebounds, 3 assists in 28 minutes to help USA go once again 8-0 and get their third straight gold medal at the 2016 Olympic Games in Brazil. He shot 57% from the field. 58% from three. Chat, chat. This man shot 58% from three. So I'm gonna read this one more time for you. He shot 57% from the field and 58% from three. His 3-point percentage was higher than his regular field goal percentage. Can you guys please? I'm really challenging you guys because I'm trying to like come to grips with this. Can you guys find to me a time that somebody has ever done that? Ever? Like, when has somebody ever had a higher 3-point percentage than regular field goal percentage? Please let me know sometime somebody has ever done that. That's insane. He did that over an 8 game stretch. And then he shot 81% from the line, too. Among all 12 players, KD ranked first in 3-point field goals made, first in minutes. He was second in total points scored, third in field goals attempted, and field goals made. KD simply was just him on that Olympic tour. So shout out to KD in 2016 as well. Now let's keep it pushing because in 2020/21, remember the Olympics were moved back a year because of COVID. So they were supposed to be in 2020, but they ended up having to play them in 2012. This is or 2021. This is in Tokyo, in Japan. KD, as a member of the 2020 U.S. Olympic team that went 5-1 to capture their fourth straight gold medal. KD played and started in all 6 games. He averaged a team high 27 minutes. He averaged a team high 20.7 points per game. He was second in the team in rebounding with 5 boards. He also had a second best 4 assists. He shot 52% from the field, 37 from three. Okay, KD finally came down to earth and shot 37 from three. But for a 7 footer, that's still ridiculous too. And then he shot 90 from the stripe. Big shout out to KD. Um, and as a member of this team, he once again just led them again to gold. So big ups to KD. This is major, man. KD breaking the US scoring record and doing what he's been doing throughout this whole span. You gotta tip your hat off to somebody that just goes out on the Olympic stage and just shows up and shows out every single time. Alan L with another super chat. He said, "Dub glazing. KD is very glazable. Like it's not hard to glaze KD. All right, you guys know me, and I told you if it's glazable, I'm gonna glaze it. Unapologetically. If you give me something good to glaze, I'm gonna glaze it. And this is good glaze right here. We all like some good glaze. I think. I don't know about you guys. I know I do. But let me get back to this good old grand old glaze. All right, so now we're moving along, and we're just gonna talk about KD's honors. He was a 2020 Olympics MVP, 2010 and 2021 USA Basketball Male Athlete of the Year. In 2016, he was USA Co-Male Athlete of the Year. In 2010, he was a FIBA World Championship MVP. 4 gold medals. Well, 3 as of right now, but like I said, I'm counting my eggs a little early before they hatch. He's working on his 4th gold medal, but he got 2020 in Japan, 2016 in Rio, and 2012 as well. 2010, he got the FIBA World Championships. And man, as of right now, KD is just stamped as the most decorated basketball player in American history on the Olympic stage. So big ups to KD. Shout out to him. We will see how many points he does score in this Olympics. They do have a couple more games. In case you don't know, they won today. They beat Brazil. And tomorrow, well, Thursday, they will play against Serbia. So we will see how that will go. Tomorrow on the panel, you guys know we are going to go very in depth into what happened in the game. We're going to look forward to the game against Serbia. It also was some other games that happened earlier today. So we'll talk about those games. We will talk about Canada facing off against France and how that went. And then we'll talk about the other side of the semifinal bracket too. But as of right now, I just had to let you guys know that the Olympic scoring champion is now Kevin Durant. And that's plain and simple. You can hate KD for some of the moves that he's made. You can hate KD for some of the things he said. You can hate KD for having burner accounts and tweeting things. And you can hate KD because he's 7 foot and just makes it look easy. But one thing you can't hate KD for is facts. And the facts is right now, today, as stands, he's the greatest Olympic player to touch a basketball that this country has ever seen. Ever. But yo, in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and transition. And on Thursday, we will talk about who's gonna advance to the finals. In chat, I would like for you guys to let me know who do you guys believe that the finals is gonna be right now. We got Germany versus France, and then we got the US versus Serbia. So you guys let me know who do you think is going to advance in between those games and all of that good stuff. Also, I do want to let you guys know that I am talking about KD, but let's show the women a little bit of love too, because they will play tomorrow as well. And the US women, they have Nigeria at 12:30 Pacific, 3:30 Eastern. So let's definitely tap into them and see exactly what they do. In the meantime, y'all, in the meantime, let me go ahead and just talk about a little bit what happened in the game. The US came out and was just throwing haymakers. They came out and they just weren't playing with them boys. Uh, LeBron came out swinging on all cylinders. Joel Embiid, this was easily the best game that he's played so far. And the thing about it is, Joel's starting to look a little bit more comfortable. He was out there hitting threes, got a couple easy buckets. Let me see. Where did Joel go from three today? Joel went 3 for 3 from three. So Joel's starting to kind of get his rhythm. He's starting to get used to playing next to these other guys, or maybe Joel just wants to play. I don't know. You never know with Joel. Sometimes it just seems like he doesn't want to play, and then sometimes it seems like Joel's just out there trying to kill everything moving. But Joel was balling today. And then also, I gotta tip my hat to my man Devin Booker. You guys know how I feel about D Book. And today was one of those days where he showed like I'm like that. And it was dope because in the third quarter, it was like Devin Booker and Kevin Durant were both trading buckets at the same time. It was like, here, D Book, you go get a bucket. And then D Book was like, here, KD, you go get a bucket. And then KD was like, here, D Book, you go get a bucket. And it was like a 5 minute stretch where they both went back and forth just getting buckets. And I'm like, damn, it's the Phoenix Suns out there. That's fire. And then you already know Ant is just gonna do what Ant does. And he came in off the bench and gave you 17. AD did what he does in typical fashion. Him and Bam, they came off the bench like the Bash Bros, killing everything moving. AD had 13 and 8. Bam had 9 and 7. Like when you get that type of production off the bench, it's just like it's nothing that anybody can really do. And it's like as much as I want this game against Serbia to be competitive, this team is just too strong. It's just nothing you could do when Bam Adebayo and AD come off the bench doing what they're doing. AD spacing the floor, hitting threes. Bam spacing the floor, hitting threes. Like what can you do with that? When you got four players off your bench, it was technically three players. It was KD, AD, and Anthony Edwards. Both had double figures, but Bam gave you 9. He was close. When you have four players that come off your bench and combine for over 40 points, how do you win? 50 points to be exact. How do you win? The question is you don't. You simply just don't. You don't, guys. But 122 to 87. I do got to shed some more light on Bruno Caboclo. He really was going ballistic, y'all. He really was going ballistic. That was one of the better Olympic performances that I've seen somebody put on USA. my man came. He literally was doing everything. And I sincerely believe that if I'm an NBA GM and I was watching this game and watching what he was doing against Team USA, I'm calling his agent right now. I'm on the phone with his agent right now. I'm flying his agent out to wherever I am, taking him out to lunch tomorrow. Breakfast. Forget lunch. We don't got time to wait for lunch. Breakfast. The man went 13 for 20 from the field, 2 for 6 from three, and 6 rebounds. It was just he literally did everything for Brazil on offense. Everything. So big ups to him. But y'all, while we up here, we're gonna go ahead and talk about a couple other things too. Chat, I want to ask for a little participation from you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put some of these things on the screen. And you guys tell me how you feel about this. Just a second. Bear with me. Bear with me. Here we go. Here we go. So, in case you haven't got a chance to watch the game yet, uh, they have a pretty interesting court out there. But I want you guys to grade this court for me. And let me know how you feel about it. This is the court for the Paris games right here. How would you rate this court? You guys think they did a good job of this? Huh? Fire court? Yes, no. I do kind of like the design, especially when you watch it in real action. It's pretty cool. The turquoise, I don't know if I'm a big fan of that, but the court's alright though. It's not too bad. I don't know what that is in the middle. I think they kind of could have did better with the center circle. I don't know if I really like it that much, but it's cool. That's all right. Yeah, so that's that, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and for those of you who missed the episode earlier today, I'm gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about some of these earlier games. So we started off the day with Germany, who is 4-0 right now, versus Greece, who happened to be 1-2, but they were able to sneak into the knockout rounds. And as you know, Greece is kind of a one-man team. I hate to say that because they got some Greek players over there that I do know, but they just happen to have one of the best players in the world, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and well, Germany kind of served them. They beat them 76-63. Giannis had 22, but he didn't really have his best outing. And Dennis Schroeder came off the bench with 13 points, 8 assists. Franz Wagner had 18 points, and Greece is advancing to the second round. But y'all, since we talking about KD breaking the world record and whatnot, you guys can hear it from me, but I got somebody much better that can talk about KD and his accolades and just how great he is in the whole basketball world and talk about why he is the most decorated Olympian of all time. I got my man Dale with me. What's going on, brother?
But I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. You watched the game today?
Nah, I was busy, but I just know Slim did regular shit Slim do.
He really did. Dale, like boy step on the court and just get double figures like it's
It's
like walking down the street.
it's kind of crazy. It takes KD going a team with like other people playing against Europeans who many people don't respect. For people to respect him, like like it's crazy. People get more surprising of when he cooking in Europe to see how good he is than really what he do on a normal basis. So this to me is like a joke. I don't even really pay no mind because it's like he is who he is. You feel me? It's like the fact that people get so hyped for him, what he doing, it doesn't make sense because they don't take the credit what he did with the Warriors with a good squad, but now he on the team with LeBron James, Steph Curry, and everybody's glorifying him. It's kind of backwards, but let people think about that a little bit. When he's on the squad with Steph with the Warriors, it's a problem, but now he's with the Olympic team playing for USA with a whole bunch of but standing out as the best scorer on that team, and that's not a problem. It don't make no sense, but sit on that one real quick.
It's crazy. Hey, it's crazy. Hey, but
It's nuts.
so you aware of what happened today in the game?
I heard he broke some record, but
But it's just regular KD shit.
Yeah, like, come on, you know what I'm saying? Come on, Ron. You know. I'm gonna get a jersey or a shirt from him when he come back. Throw that in the man cave.
Tough.
Do what we do. But
Yeah.
it's light.
Yeah, Dale, my man.
Not
He
you. Go
broke
ahead, Ron.
he broke Lisa Leslie's all-time scoring record, and now he got the highest USA scoring total of anybody to
Every
ever
every
don
every
a jersey.
game he's just building a legacy and building what he does best, and it's just dope. I'm happy. I'm literally happy for him, for people to give him some credit because regular season, him coming back from Achilles, him coming back from injury every year, he don't get the credit in the league. But I like the fact that they give him a little credit in this USA joint. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I like that. I respect that a little bit.
Nah, he deserves it. He about to get his fourth medal. He definitely deserves it.
Next game, I'm if you do FanDuel, bet it 22 plus for him next game.
You got
Trust me.
him?
I'm telling you, 22 plus. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling
Okay.
y'all. Whoever's watching this, 22 plus next year. Next game. I'm telling you. Maybe 15 to
Stamp it.
16 in 15 to 16 in the first half. Trust me.
Hey, you hear it from an inside source right here.
I'm
Stamp it
telling
right
you.
now.
I'm telling you, that's what's happening. I gotta come back
Yeah.
on. Wait, today's what day? I might be on tomorrow at 11. We on tomorrow at 11?
Yeah, we on every day of the week at 11.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there tomorrow at 11. My phone is about to die. I'm gonna curse y'all out tomorrow at 11. Make
Uh-oh.
sure the panel is up and ready. I got some stuff to say. I got some
Hey,
stuff.
I'm sending you the link. You will have the
All
link
right, send
bright
me
and
the
early.
link right now. Hit me.
I got you. All right, Dale. Appreciate you for
All
pulling
right.
up. Yo, appreciate everybody in the chat for pulling up. It has been a fantastic, amazing episode. What else can we say that hasn't been said about KD, the Slim Reaper, Easy Money Sniper, Durantula, the one that when you need a bucket, he's gonna go give you a bucket. And one more thing that I do want to say too, because Dale did mention a good point. Why does it take for KD to have to come on the Olympic stage and do this? For us to give the man his flowers when over his career he's averaged 27 points, in this last year he averaged 27 points too, and next year He'll probably average 27 points too. And the year after that, and the year after that, and the year after that, until he retires. But either way it goes, it was good breaking this news to you guys, and we will see you on this very soon. And this is PC breaking, so I might be breaking it to you. Ox might be breaking it to you. Chill might be breaking it to you. Mars might be breaking it to you. You never know. You might have ZZ up here. You might have Hayes. You might have, you know what? I'll just leave it at that. You never know who's going to break news to you from here on out, right here on PC. All you need to do is turn on your notifications, like the video, subscribe, become a member, and PC breaking will be on your screen sooner than later.